everyone, this is Yuki here, and hopefully by now you already tried the Dali cuisine that we made last time, right? And today I'm bringing you upward to the western Yunnan, surrounding Dali area. My dad actually grew up in Dali, home to Bai ethnic minority group. When I was little, we used to go back and visit every summer. The smell of the boiling soup in the kitchen, and the taste of the fresh milk in the morning, and the sound of the rain dropping on the rooftop made up of my core childhood memory. So when I think of Dali, the first thing that came to my mind is not the beautiful Cangshan, Cang Mountain, or Erhai, this Erhai Lake. Instead, it's the taste of childhood and the taste of comfort. So I'll be making 3 dishes today. The first is the dish of the mountain, which is a mushroom chicken soup. It's very simple. It's just chicken, mushroom, water, and thyme. So in Yunnan, after the rains, the mountain brings the growth of the wild fungus, which we call it the wild mushroom. So Yunnan is a home of wild porcini, masutake, and all the mountain treasures. Since we don't have the wild mushroom here today, I have the dried morel mushroom that we got from the Italian market. It's the same flavor and it brings the fresh umami taste of the chicken. The second dish I'll be making today is rushan. It's our usually like a Yunnan style dessert that we have. And today I'll be using the mozzarella. And the third dish I'll be making today is the rubing paired with ham. Rubing is a Yunnan style cheese made by pressing, drying, steamed. It's goat cheese. But however, since we don't have it today, I found a very similar replacement from the Indian market called paneer. It's the same method of making, but slightly different flavor because this is the cow's milk. And I'll be slicing it and steaming it with prosciutto to recreate the taste of home. And so now let's start cooking. I'll be starting by making the rushan from mozzarella. Traditionally, rushan is made from fresh milk mixed with papaya enzyme. Papain is something that helps the milk to set and form curds. But honestly, it's quite similar to how mozzarella is made, so I'm just using a pre-made mozzarella here instead. I break it into small pieces and drop them into really hot water to soften it and bring back the stretch. And when the mozzarella turns smooth and elastic, I pick it up and slowly stretch it by hand. By pulling it wider and thinner, it becomes see-through. It's like a thin layer of milk skin. And then I hang the milk skin up on the rack to let it dry for a day. And for now, I'm just using the one that I dried yesterday. I put them in the hot pan and let it slowly cook. And since the cheese already contains fat, I don't need to add any additional oil. I waited till both sides turns golden, and then I usually sprinkle a little bit of sugar, or sometimes drizzle a little rose syrup on the top. And simple, soft, and slightly sweet, and that's rushan. Moving on, we're gonna make the chicken soup. First, I take the dried morel mushroom and soak them in hot water to let them rehydrate. And once they open up, I set them aside. And then I chop the chicken into small pieces and place them in cold water. This step is very important as it removes the gamey smell. We call it 去腥. I add a few slices of ginger and a splash of cooking wine to the water to keep the soup clean and let the chicken taste fresh. After blanching, I heat another pot of boiling water and add in the chicken pieces and also a pinch of salt. And then lower the heat and let it shimmer slowly, about an hour and a half. What I love about the soup is that it doesn't really need much seasoning, and that's how people cook on the plateau, simple and clean. As it cooks, the fat from the chicken starts to rise to the top, and the whole chicken just smells comforting. And then I add in the soaked wild mushroom. I like to pour just a little of soaking water, and the mushroom releases the deep, earthy aroma. And then it mixes with the chicken, the taste becomes rich and layered, full of umami here. And then we let the soup shimmer for another 30 minutes. And that's it, a pot of golden, fragrant, and wild mushroom soup. For the rubbing, it's very simple. Because of the special texture of paneer, it doesn't melt after we steam it. We wrapped it with prosciutto and steam it for 15 minutes, and it turns this really, really umami dish. After hours of cooking, here comes the food we made today. It's full of time and the warmth of home. I guess that's what I love about Dali food. It teaches you to slow down. The flavors aren't loud, but they stay with you. It's just like the memories that never fades. If you ever have the chance to visit Yunnan yourself, try this local cheese and wild mushroom, and you'll understand what I mean. And to make it easier, I've attached the recipe in the end of the video, and feel free to check it out, and I'd love to see your version. And thanks for watching, and if you want to see more ingredients and recipes from Yunnan, don't forget to follow. I'll see you next time!